Marcia Wallen. I am the registered dietitian at the Williamsburg Hy-Vee, and today we are going to make two healthy recipes. Both have the bases of the mini phyllo shells, which come frozen, easy to deal with, small, so nice portion sizes for that new My Plate where we know we're eating too much. Also healthy because they're very low in fat, low in sodium, no trans fats, no cholesterol. Carb friendly for diabetics, a perfect base for some nice recipes. And this is what they look like when they come out of the box. What we're going to do today is to make some Greek tarts. The ingredients in that are real simple: fresh tomatoes, fresh cucumbers, mozzarella cheese, little oil and vinegar dressing, some basil leaves for some nice flavor and color, and just a delicious little snack. So we're going to start by cutting up the cheese. I'm just using a package of string cheese because that's exactly the amount we need. It's easy, you don't have to buy a full package of cheese. Because they go in these little tarts, you need to have small bites or you won't get very much in the tart. So let me just cut this in some small pieces. Mozzarella is a part skim milk cheese, so much healthier without a lot of added fat. I'm going to do the cucumber next because it's the least messy after the cheese. Cucumbers have recently been shown to have some antioxidants and also some anti-inflammatory properties to them. And the last ingredient we're going to put in is the tomato, and I'm using a Roma tomato, but you can use whatever you might have, and soon maybe from your garden. This tomato is seeded, so I cut off the ends. I'm going to seed the tomato. It's real easy just using a spoon. Tomatoes are a good source of lycopene, an antioxidant that's good for health. Just going to cut small pieces again of this tomato. We're looking for 1/4 cup of tomato, and I did put in 2 tablespoons of the cucumber and 1/4 cup of the cheese. Adding 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil, and we all know that olive oil is one of the healthy oils for us. And then 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar, a little bit of salt, and I'm going to shake it in my hands so I can see how much is really going in, and then a little bit of pepper, and both of these really are to taste. We all acquire the taste for salt, and you can unacquire as you start to cut back in your diet. And this should be chilled for an hour for the flavors to develop. And then you can take your little phyllo shells with some basil leaves, and these smell so good. For this, we'll want to use the smaller leaves, obviously, to fit in the phyllo. But just put a leaf in each one of the shells. And if they're too big, you just break off the end and use what you can. Spoon in the tomato, cucumber, and mozzarella cheese. You want to serve these as soon as you make them because the phyllo shell does soften with the ingredients in it. But it didn't take very long, so you can do it right before you've got company. A nice, healthy appetizer for you. The second recipe we're going to make with the phyllo shells is a dessert. A little 2-bite dessert, so nice and healthy for you. The foundation, of course, is the empty phyllo shell. And we are going to put just a little bit of melted dark chocolate chips inside the shell. It gives it a little base, so when we add the yogurt that we're going to add next, it won't soak through the phyllo shell. To harden the chocolate, it should be put in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes to harden before you add the yogurt. And now, working with some of the shells that have been put in the freezer, you can see how the chocolates change color a little bit. You know it is firm. And we're very simply going to add some Greek yogurt. Put a spoonful of yogurt and top the yogurt with a fresh raspberry. Fresh fruit is good for us. And there you have a 2-bite, healthy, yummy dessert. If you'd like to do just a little bit more chocolate, you can even drizzle some chocolate on top. And there you go. This concludes our healthy cooking segment. Thank you for watching.